6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for this episode of Old Brothers, the fourth one. 2 of them are on Martin's channel, 2 of them are on this channel. I do the evens, he does the odds. That's how it's going to work. It's going to be quite an interesting episode because obviously we've got a lot of ATP information to go through. And then, of course, we're going to pick our mixed best Premier League all-time 11, not including current players playing. So it's going to be very interesting. When they decide to turn up, of course, I'm waiting for Superfan Dan and I'm also waiting for Martin. What time? Put notification bell on. 8 p.m. Always 8 p.m. or 8:15. Evening all, welcome to episode 4 of the Old Brothers and welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes. Please like, share, subscribe and hype both channels to support them growth. Yeah, Martin's link to his channel is at the top of the description. So, yeah. I'm just messaging the guys to find out where they are. Way, Martin's finally made it. We'll just quickly go through these. Join Through Black and White for 99p. Donate using the super chat in the bottom right-hand corner. All profits donated to selected charities. So what we do is we put the pot together once all the stuff is paid for, like StreamYard and Canva and YouTube and things like that that we pay for. And then the profit goes into a pot and then we try and get decent guests on by offering to donate money to their chosen charity. Please adhere to standard community guidelines, keep comments respectful, and of course, enjoy the show. There's the link if you'd like to become a member. It's at the top of the chat. You can click on it anytime in the show, and then we'll do a monthly prize draw very soon. I do need to do that. So Ches is in the house. How are you doing, Ches? Gary's in the house. Evening, mate. I hope you're well. Choppy, hiya, pal. Hope you're okay. Thanks for joining as always. And Gary V as well. Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. Good afternoon, Kevin. I hope you're well. Welcome to the chat. Right. Martin.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not showing my face till I know we're there in peace. I can't get attacked again.
What do you mean get attacked again?
Been on 2 Newcastle shows this week. My God, it's been like going in a lion's den.
Well, you know, that's why you shouldn't go on other ones and only stay with this one. Terrible. Of course you're not going to get attacked. Why would you get attacked? Dan!
Oh, aren't we the enemy now? Cartel club?
No. Well, you can be a cartel club. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, pal.
Super.
Let's
start
start
on my starting 11. Sorry.
Well, it's not. We're all doing it together. Yeah. So we're going to have a conversation, picking players, discussing it.
Starting 11, though, is it?
Gotcha.
We've been nice, and for the starting 11, we've given Martin 6 of the starting 11. So it's just so he doesn't whinge his arse off.
I could put a lot more than 6 in, and you know I can.
Going through the full history of the Premier League of players who've retired. Yeah.
Yes, 11, 12.
Don't be stupid.
Just give me the Mancini title winning squad. See,
stupid. Do you think Newcastle should be taken on the Prem against some of the... We're going to talk about that, Pete. Don't you worry about that. Since Martin is now a full member of the Cartel 6.
Cartel 6 now.
Cartel 6. There always was the Cartel 6, but we never used to say that because we were nice. But yeah.
True colours are out now. Here we go.
Hey, look after number one, don't you? That's the way I see it.
Why are you repeating my WhatsApp messages from the week?
Just you look
That's
after
the
yourself.
exact message I sent to him.
Yeah, you look after yourself. I've said it. Well, when it all came out. Let's just talk about ATP. The Premier League and Manchester City have reached a settlement. He's just completely disappeared. You put him off, Martin.
No, my face is ugly, but my God.
He's literally just completely he's back again.
Out somehow.
I have sent the link to a couple of my guys as well, so they may join halfway.
Cool. Sounds good. The Premier League and Manchester City have reached a settlement in relation to arbitration commenced by the Premier League earlier this year concerning the Premier League's associated party transactions, APT. So this has got nothing to do with the 115. This is literally same party transactions. Rules, and as a result, the parties have agreed to terminate the proceedings. Basically, Man City won. They've got more money than the Premier League. Premier League don't want it to keep on going on. It's costing them a fortune. So they bowed down to basically allowing Man City to have their same sponsorship at whatever rate they believe is fair, which fair play to you. It's a great win for you guys. The big question I have about it all, when did you first, and you might not know this, you might know it, but when were you in discussions with this sponsorship? Was it before APT, or was it after APT? When it came in, was the sponsorship deal sitting on the table before the rules came in, or was it after the rules came in?
No, after, because we had a 10-year deal with Etihad.
Yeah.
It expired 2022-ish.
Okay.
So it has actually been renewed.
All right, okay.
That's what's not been reported.
So it's been renewed, but you haven't been able to put it on the books.
Yes, we can't put it in at the rate we want.
Right. Yeah.
On the rate Etihad and Abu Dhabi First Bank and Abu Dhabi Palace offered us. So, but it's clear it's been renewed, because for the last 18 months I've been sat in the Etihad Stadium with Etihad all over my shirts. So it's clear it's been renewed. It was just never announced it was renewed.
Yeah.
We don't know how long it is. This is why, because I think they've been fighting this. Now, I just want to say there are two. That's why I sent you that Stefan Boatson thing. There are two issues here. I think people have got very confused between APT and APs.
Okay. Dive into it for us then.
APs are associated parties which are directly involved with the owner of the club.
Right. So for example, with Saudi Arabia seller.
Yeah. So you would never have you would have failed at the original law that came in 20 years ago. It's been in that's been in from day whenever it was. That's been in when FFP got going up, maybe longer. The APT was added when your lot got taken over.
Yeah.
That was the amendment within 2-3 weeks. Now, the associated parties is like having a brother or a friend. Like we all have YouTube channels. First thing we look at for a sponsor, I've got a mate who runs a shop. I've got a mate who's got a garage. I've got, you go straight to them. Yeah. That's, in other words, an associated third party. Yeah. You know them in a personal.
Yes.
You know them business sense or something else sense. You know them. Because that's been muddied for some weird reason in the last few days. I don't know why. That's really been muddied up everywhere.
Right.
They also changed the rules on the gambling. You remember on the front of shirts?
Yes. Yeah. That's been in the pipeline for 2 years, though, hasn't it? That they were trying to.
Chelsea got done with that.
Yeah.
And Chelsea also got done on an APT case as well.
Right.
I don't remember which one it was. You remember they've got a few years now without a shirt.
Was it not the hotel stuff, or did that go through?
No, the women's team did. The hotel did. I'm trying to think how it. Yeah, but anyway, yes. So City fought this 2023 is when we originally challenged.
Right.
It was illegal. Now, what we were doing is we're going through the 115. we're basically our lawyers. Oh, look what this is. You know, there's certain clubs who've got shareholders' loans here, and they're not valued at the interest rates they should be doing. You know, you go to a bank, you get a good interest rate.
Yeah.
Or they were even lower than what you get from a bank. So City challenged that, said it wasn't legal under European competition law, etc. And they said, as we spoke about before, they were going to get amended, and City told them, do not rush this.
Yeah.
Well, they went away and rushed it. They didn't even change it. They made amendments.
Yeah.
Which is 5 words is an amendment. You can change one word of it, and it's called an amendment.
Yeah.
An amendment's a posh word, but means very little, actually.
But then those amendments have to be ratified.
Yes.
So there you go. So they rushed it, but then the ratification could take as long as it takes.
Well, they rushed it and it was still illegal. So that was APT 1. Then we went back at APT 2.
Yeah.
Which was the second challenge. Now, it wasn't legal. It was arbitration.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make that very clear because that's the other thing this week. We've been in court over this. No, we haven't. There's no court settings here. It's basically their lawyers and our lawyers sat around the table.
Sat in the room.
Yeah, eating baseball tarts, having a discussion about it in an informal way.
Right.
And basically, City's Etihad deal 2023 originally came up. It was declined. It was agreed, but not at the value they said.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, like Stefano said, say we wanted $1 billion at that time. The Premier League might have said 800 mil.
Yeah.
And we've gone, no, we want $1 billion. It's fair market value. And that's where the continued challenge has gone. And basically, I think, even though it has been called a score draw or a win for this and a win for them, City won it.
Yeah. Well, of course you have, because you've got what you wanted.
Because as Stephen says, it's going to be a British, and I think it's British sporting record. Yeah. This is not just football. This is going to be a British sporting record of a deal. Up to 1.75 billion.
So rugby teams can benefit from this. Basketball teams can benefit from this. It doesn't matter.
No, because it's still not. It's not a free for all. You have to have certain things behind it. If City hadn't had the success they've had for 10 years, 15 years, we wouldn't have got that deal.
Yeah. There's a big.
Not every club is
Newcastle doing it.
Ipswich can't go away and get a £1 billion deal, because the last deal they had was 6 million. How can you justify 6 million to $1 billion on market value? Yeah,
exactly. To give everyone a bit of understanding of what the ATP timeline. So it came in December 2021, introduced to prevent clubs from unfairly benefiting from commercial deals with associated entities. These rules were a response to the Saudi-led takeover of Newcastle United earlier that year. The rules were later amended in March 2024 following a legal challenge by Manchester City. The Premier League and City settled their dispute in September 2025. So obviously it's been a hell of a long time in the making, this. So you're saying that deal technically might have been done a year and a half ago, and now you're only allowed to announce it.
Yeah. Well, now what we're going to do is we're now going to get the back payments and everything else.
Yeah, to go on the books, which just basically means there's no such thing as PSR when Man City are involved in anything now.
Of course there is.
There is, but like what I mean is that you're not going to hit them, are you?
We were never going to hit them anyway. We've always been cleared of PSR.
Yeah.
We were never, ever in a PSR situation.
But that line goes further and further and further.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely blowing out the water now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go back because obviously there's a few questions and some good ones here. The ATP and City have been settled. What would happen if other clubs like Newcastle challenge the rules through the courts? Would the APT be changed to put to all clubs to review? So it is very interesting. Now, I read the statement that was released by Man City, and it said Man City accept that ATP rules are correct and binding.
Mm-hmm.
But how can they be correct and binding when you've had to take them not to court, in a room, and thrash it out?
What they wanted.
Yeah, but you can't then for me, it's like the horse is bolted and the door's shut again. That's what it feels like. And that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like if Newcastle wanted to challenge, they would just say, well, the rules are binding. They've all agreed to it. This one slipped under the carpet, but we're not allowing any more of these deals to go through. So it feels like we have no chance whatsoever of being able to do what you've done.
I think the problem is if City had destroyed APT, you'd have had problems. And then I think it would have. I mean, I said this to you 2 years ago. I mentioned this. City, anyone who destroys APT or PSR destroys the Premier League. And the Premier League ain't going to allow that. Because I said this on my shows. This City Premier League debate can't go on forever. We can't be doing this in 20 years' time. Someone has to, at some stage, go, right, let's talk like adults here. Because City is still a member of the Premier League.
Yeah, of course they are.
We can't be at loggerheads with the other 19 members. We can't be doing that. We're already at loggerheads with, I think, 13 of them now. And this is the bit that I probably hate saying this, and please do not take it the wrong way, but this is exactly where, and there's no other way of me saying this. It's cold, it's calculated. I'm sorry, it's selfish. City have done this for City and nobody else.
Yeah, of course they have.
Oh, yeah, they're the main benefiters.
Yeah, I think people thought. I mean, I think even myself, I thought this probably part the way through this little thing we've been on. I think we all thought City were trying to be the saviours of the Premier League, and I don't think they were in the end. I think City had been trying to be the saviours of them. And I did get told about 18 months ago, City had had enough shit now. It's been going on for 10 years with some of the stuff that's been said about us by Delaney to Ziegler to God knows everyone else who wants to. That Rob Draper, well, he's turned himself out to be a complete and utter dick for the last few days. Listen, I understand Manchester City is not a light football club, because what we did is we came in and we took food off the top table.
Yeah. Well, you didn't just take food off it; you took over the top table.
That's the problem. They didn't. They didn't mind us taking a cake.
And then they pulled the tablecloth off.
Yeah, let's have a cake. Let's have this. Then we started doing it on the regular. Then we won the double. Then we did the under points. Then we did the treble, and everyone went, "Uh-oh,
yeah,
what do we do now?" And like you said, City ended up owning the room, and they didn't like it. And then they went, right, we need to get. And then Daniel Levy, which you've all seen the emails, Levy and everyone else did get these out there. Well, they didn't just want us out the Premier League. They want us out of. It was to close us down. It was to get our owners gone and close us down. That's what the achievement was. And certain clubs, I've never said this probably, I've not on yours, but City have never forgotten the 9 clubs. And I know it was different. You had a different owner. I know that. I get that. Things change. But at the time, Newcastle, Everton, Forest, all what it has gone.
Yeah, that's because of the owners, wasn't it?
Football clubs, interest change. Interest change as you go along. This is the problem.
I think the problem with that, though, is like you say, Newcastle, Villa, Everton. No. You need to name the owners.
Liverpool.
I don't know the owners. But this is what I mean, though. So when people put our name as a club in that bracket, we as fans, but us as fans didn't want that. We weren't bothered. Mike Ashley. It was the owner of Villa at the time. It was the owner of Everton at the time.
Yeah, the trouble is I don't know all the owners, man. I don't know.
No, I get that. But that's the problem, though. When people attack the name of the football club, because that's technically what you are doing by saying Newcastle, Aston Villa, Everton, it feels like the City fans are attacking the football club, not the owners who were in charge, who were making the decisions. So that's why you've got to be careful what you say sometimes, because that's the way it comes across.
But for 15 years, the stuff we've had said to us, how do you think we then feel?
I absolutely get it.
And to that end, Martin, for 14 of those years, we were owned by a complete shit.
Yeah, nobody said anything about that.
Newcastle fans. Listen, I know the banter. I've been
now we're a threat
and all that.
Yeah. But nobody
fact
said
of the
anything
matter is-
about Mike Ashley, did they? This is the thing. For 14 years, we had our foot on our throats by Mike Ashley. And
We were
everyone
being
knows
asset stripped
Yeah,
on an annual
everyone-
basis.
Yeah, it's all right because it's happening. It's not our football club. We don't really care. So this is what I mean. Just like a lot of fans, not just Newcastle, not just Man City, it's anything. Don't put the name of the club in. Do your research, Google who the owner is, and then start using those names, because then that makes you come across as someone who understands what's going on and why, Man City have got a bit of a dislike of all the Premier League clubs that were against them. But it's the owners at the time who you were against. The Saudi Arabians now, I reckon, have probably got a great relationship with Man City. Probably talk to you.
When people throw in, Newcastle voted for PSR. No, Mike Ashley
Mike
voted
Ashley
for
did.
PSR.
Yeah.
Because Mike Ashley wanted the rest of the teams in the Premier League to spend what they made.
Yeah.
And that's what he was doing, because
25 million a year.
He was taking other monies and putting them in his pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
So the fact that St. James's Park was peppered with sportsdirect.com signs everywhere and was making no money whatsoever on that or advertising.
All free advertisement.
Martin, what would the Etihad look like if you took the name Etihad off of it and you took the Etihad off the front of the jerseys? Imagine all of that and not getting paid for it. That's what we dealt with for 14 years.
Listen, I'm not saying you haven't. 20 years ago, City nearly went into administration.
Right.
I think we got taken over in 2008.
Yep.
We didn't have an owner. We had no money.
Right.
We had zero. We didn't have a pot to what in at that point.
Yep.
The bank had pulled all our loans back and was saying goodbye to us. We had to sell Sean Wright Phillips to stay afloat to Chelsea for 21 million quid. It was. I think. Listen, I understand the frustration. I get it. The sad thing is, the fans are going to end up fighting for stuff when it's the clubs that have done this. And the trouble is, and I'm going to make this very blunt, the clubs and the owners don't give two tom tits about the fans.
Oh, we found out about that today, didn't we? By
the way, that's been going on at City for 10 years. We've been giving out tickets to schools and not local schools.
I don't mind it, but why give them?
I told you it was coming. By the way, when are you going to turn to me one day and go, you know what?
I've said it loads of times to you, you dick. Come on. But you're giving tickets to kids in Dundee to then miss school on Friday, but yet if you take your child out of school, you get fined. Do you remember the kid who got seen on Sky Sports who was at the Arsenal game?
Yep.
His school fined his dad because he was at the match and missed the school next day. But yet it's okay to get tickets from the club and then allow your kid to go on a Thursday night and then not be at school on Friday.
Turn them into Newcastle fans.
Yeah,
then they come and spend more money. That's what they want.
Yeah. Newcastle's fine that, but what I'm the councils, stuff like that. Why is it okay for those kids to miss school on Friday, but yet for an actual fan who bought his ticket, went to Arsenal in the semi-final of a Carabao Cup, got one hell of a night after watching them beat 2-0, but then got fined by the school because he was at the game? It doesn't make sense, does it?
It's a sad reality. The fans will get caught in a crossfire by owners that don't give a damn. With due respect, I know the Sheikh Mansour didn't care about bloody St. Mark's and Gorton and everything else. As your guys don't give a damn where you were 40 years ago.
No, they don't.
They probably never heard of you 40 years ago. As our owners never heard of us 40 years ago. That's just, this is what these owners are. If everyone can live in a little dream bubble, that our owners love us and they're going to. Now, our owners have done amazing for the community. I will never bash them on what they've done for our community. They've been outstanding. They are in it for the long haul. But for 10 years, we had no statues. We had nothing about Main Road up. We had nothing about Belley and Somerby. We had nothing about our 69-70 Cup Winners' Cup and League Cup double. We had nothing about the 2 league titles we'd won under Franny Lee. We had nothing on Joe Mercer. We had nothing. It looked like an NCP car park when we rocked up to the Etihad, the beginning. Because and that's the thing, it takes time and it takes. You saw all the stuff we did with the protest last year. For me, we have the best owners in world football, but the one thing they do lack a little bit is the fan club relationship isn't quite there anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what you will lose. When you're
well,
dealing with billionaires, trillionaires, you don't give a damn about the guy on the road.
No, well, we lost that when Amanda left, didn't we?
How do you think they became billionaires, trillionaires? Because they stamped all over the little man to get to the top.
Yeah, agree.
You tell me a nice billionaire in the world who hasn't done something shader. Tell me one. You've got one running. Dan's got one running his damn country, and I won't go into that side of it.
You can't stand him. He quit his job because of him.
The less said about that man, the better.
But that's what I mean. And I get it. Fans want to live in this little fairyland of they love me. They know I sit in seat 61 down in that block, and they wave at me. No, they don't. They couldn't give a. They don't care if it's you or someone from over, other side of the world there next week.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
I'm sorry. I know that's cold and it's harsh, but that's the reality.
It is reality.
Well, and put that last comment back up again, Bass, because that was Gary's hit the nail on the head there.
How many times have I said that?
We're not going to get any help from anybody. If we're going to do this, the only way we're going to be able to do it is to play catch up. And the only way to play catch up is over the next 10 years, we're going to have to build our own resources, sell our own resources.
We've already started doing it.
Yeah, true.
It's just going to take a while to see it. And there's so many fans in our fan base want success right now. And
I said this
it is possible, but it's not possible to the Man City level.
You need to challenge your owners.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, and this is from an outsider's point of view. You're too busy blaming everything else because and this is only from an outsider. Tell me I might be wrong.
Go on.
I think there's a little bit of trepidation. We go at the owners, they might up sticks and walk out of this door there. Because I know we did that at the beginning.
Wrong.
We did that at the beginning. At the beginning, we were like,
isn't it?
Our owners can do now wrong. Our owners could have come and took a big Tom Tit in the middle of the pitch, and our fans would have
before every game.
Yeah, and the fans would have gone yay because you saw it all on Takeover Day. You did the same. You dress up the same in the clothes, and we want this. You're getting Beckham. We were getting Beckham. We were getting Robinho. On deadline day, we had John Terry, Robinho, Ribery, and everyone was walking in the door, and we were doing parties.
Yeah.
But because no one sat back and thought, and this is, but that's like us last year. We had to stand up as a fan group and go, no, this ticket price ain't going. We're going to do something. You've got to challenge. You've got to challenge. I said this, I will stand with you 100% and back you because the rules are crap. I agree they are. But you can't rely on somebody else to fight your battle.
No, definitely. I mean, we thought if you won the case, that would be better for us. Like if it came out and, I know you've won it technically, but it doesn't look like you've won it. They've settled it. It's just... It's a bit frustrating for us.
It was the biggest PR statement that.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody was winning. Nobody's really losing. We just settled it. No further comment will ever be made on this.
Yeah, exactly. There's a question here, and I don't really get this question, to be honest with you, Choppy, because, for Martin, why do City always sack their managers when they've won the league? Well, Pep's won it 4 years in a row, and he's still in charge. Maybe at the start, but the founder manager, and they've stuck with him.
Mancini, because he became Billy Big Balls when he won the league. He wanted De Rossa, Van Persie, and somebody else, and when he didn't get his own way, kicked off. And Mancini had to leave because otherwise, and I know this was true, a number of superstars, which we'll talk about later as well. David Silva, Joe Hart, and all them were threatening to walk out, and City weren't going to allow that. Pellegrini, this is going to sound so cruel. Pellegrini was a stopgap.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair.
For 2 years because they couldn't get the guy they wanted. The minute they walked in the door, that seat was only going to one person. If Pep Guardiola was available when Mark Hughes was on the way to getting sacked, Pep would have got the job 2 years earlier.
Yeah.
It would never have got to Pellegrini.
Same thing for us. If we always wanted Bobby Robson after Keegan left, but
Yeah,
we got Dalglish, and then we got Hullet, then we got Bobby.
And Robson would have took the job if he hadn't have been such an honourable person.
Yeah, well,
which is the even more frustrating thing about it.
If he had trusted, because he trusted the owners that they were telling him the truth, that he was going to be in the dugout the next season, everything. Then they moved him up to become their director of football.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Pellegrini was actually fantastic. He actually won more than Mancini, which gets a little bit sweat. Well, one more. He did. It was more because he won the double. He won the league and cup double, whereas Mancini didn't. Mark Hughes was dead man walking when he walked in.
Yeah, that was a weird appointment, that one. Black and white checkout. Webby and O'Neill, Rattler pulls out the UK. Does this kill Man United new stadium? Maybe protests on Sunday.
Oh, I don't know about that, Catherine.
Yeah, I've not heard that, to be honest with you.
Is that true?
I don't know. I've not seen anything. We'll have to look it up. Is
that the Kathy from my channel or your channel?
Yeah, your channel.
I'm going to say, I don't know. I'll find out, Kathy, and I'll let you know later on. Let me know. Remind me on stateside, and I'll let you know. That's if you're joining us at 11. I'll let you know then. I will ask.
Cool. Right, before we go on to the next bit, don't forget about our amazing sponsors. We've got code BAZ20 for 20% off for Diet Crow. Amazing stuff. Link is in the description. And don't forget about the Geordieland Experience. They've been put up for another award, so congratulations, Sparky and the Geordie lass. Again, if you want an experience when you're outside of the Northeast and you want to learn about our history and heritage and all that sort of stuff, these guys are the places to go. They also do fun stuff as well, so check them out, please. And don't forget to subscribe to both channels. Link is at the top of the description for Martin's channel. You'll see the other episodes of All Brothers on there. And of course, if you want your Man City fixing, work out what's going on with them, you can just go over and watch.
Can I just clear some up? I've had 3 people ask me this. Won't name them for the wrong. We are not ending Oil Brothers. It is not going to be called Oil Enemies. We're not going into war here, people.
Who's been saying that?
Because honestly, I think your tweet got everyone going on the Monday. I think your tweet got everyone riled. Because even I had to reread your tweet. I'm like, are you in a dick mood here or what? What's up with him?
Yeah, night shifts. But yeah. Hey,
honestly, that day I was just getting pillared and posed, and someone asked me to go on the show. I said, "Fine, I'll come on." Man, people were super chatting just to call me names. Like, I'm not Manchester City here, you know. It's not my fault.
It's brilliant, isn't it? So if you want to call Martin,
it was
if you want to call Martin a name, you've got to do a super chat, and I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah. Listen, £10, and you call me any name you want. £50. I'll let you throw. You can say whatever you want. You can throw swear words in.
I love it. Right, second half of the show, I thought this would be a bit fun and a bit different. It also gets to talk about the history of both clubs and the great players who played for Newcastle and Man City. Both teams have got fantastic players. So we're going to do a mixed 11, including substitutions, and one manager to manage the team. So that's going to be an interesting conversation. It's a 4-4-2. We're playing 4-4-2. In each area, defence, midfield, and centre forward, there has to be at least one player from each club. So, like centre forward, you can't pick 2 Man City players. You can't pick 4 midfielders.
Oh, no, I wouldn't choose. I know I've got my centre forwards, and all of us should have the same centre forwards.
We will. But
we've got different centre forwards. There's going to be an argument in a minute over that.
This is the whole point of it. It's to talk about all the amazing players, and then we have a discussion, and then we pick them. So you've got to put up couple of players in each position, and then we'll discuss them which one gets it. So obviously we'll start off with our goalkeeper. So I put forward obviously Shea Given, who was a fantastic player for Newcastle United and also played for Manchester City as well.
I was going to say
I'm the perfect guy on this debate in a minute.
Because you got Shea Given at the end of his career. We got Shea Given at the peak of his career. We got to see him grow from a very young man into one hell of a goalkeeper for us. And you've got to remember that he had a leaky defence in front of him as well. He didn't have all these superstars playing. He had Titus Bramble in front of him. He had Boomsong in front of him. And he was still keeping clean sheets. And he also had Steve Harper, who was also a fantastic goalkeeper, keeping him
in his own regard. Yep.
Yeah. So, and I still think Steve Harper would have been an England goalkeeper had he moved to a decent club and got the games and time that he deserved. But he was too loyal to Newcastle. So they're my two goalkeepers. Do you disagree, Dan? I mean, there's not many other great goalkeepers.
That's exactly who I was gonna pick.
So we're putting forward Shay Given and Steve Harper. Who are you putting forward, Martin? We've already had an argument about this.
I'll let you have Shay Given as your sub. I'll play that. How you've not got Joe Hart above Shay Given is astonishing. No. Hang on. I did not.
I didn't say Given. I didn't. No. I didn't say above him. I said these are the two players we're putting forward from the Newcastle side. You then put your players forward. Then we discuss who.
Joe Hart. And I'm going to say Shay Given.
Shay Given's just got 2 votes already. He's won.
But that's because I get Willie Pantilimon or Willie Caballero. I don't have much offering after that.
This is why we're just showing how bad City were back.
No, because what you've done is you're trying to win on a technicality. Joe Hart should be the #1 goaler. He won 2 Premier Leagues, an FA Cup, a League Cup, 348 appearances to Manchester City, won the Golden Glove after Golden Glove after Golden Glove, by the way. And was England's #1. And all I'm going to say is go and watch Joe Hart in the Camp Nou against Barcelona and at the Etihad against Borussia Dortmund. The man was a one-man wall. We should have got beaten. I kid you not, and I'm not even. I wish I was exaggerating this, but we were bang average that night. I'm telling you now, we should have got beat 10-0 by Dortmund that night. And the only reason we didn't was because I had Joe Hart saving 10 one-on-ones. And I don't know how he did it. It was like a one-man wall. Joe Hart, and exactly, I watched him from a kid coming in for 350 grand from Shrewsbury at 350 grand, all the way to England's #1 goaler. It's just, Premier League double winner, everything. Joe Hart is my guy.
I'm going to give you Joe Hart because I want better players in other areas.
I knew we'd end up doing that.
Hey, that's how you got to compromise. We've got to build our best 11 with a mix of both players.
I've only got 2 defenders. I've not got much else. See, I can't include anyone from the 90s in City, can I?
Premier League era, yeah. It's the whole Premier League area.
No, but I can't include anyone from the 90s in City apart from King Cladza.
Oh, right, from the 90s, yeah, because you weren't.
That's what I mean. We had a crap team then. I can't. Who am I chucking in? Michelle Bonk? Barry Conlon?
I love it.
What we're doing here?
Yeah, but you've still got decent players back then. Decent.
I know, but but Uwe Rosler and Aguero, there's not really a competition at that point, is there? That's the problem. It was very A to Z from our 90s to 2000s.
What? That can't be right.
No, I'm watching it. I'm watching it right now.
Charlie Kirk, as in the guy who, like the huge guy on TikTok.
Yes.
The beta.
The conservative guy. He's been reportedly been shot at a Utah campus event.
The one who goes around the universities.
Yeah, he's one who goes around universities and does.
Yeah, it's on ABC. It's on ABC News. It's a special report right now.
Jesus.
Wow, that is not good. The world is fucked. It really is. That thing on that girl who got murdered on the was it the train yesterday as well? Honestly, I don't know. This is why you shouldn't have guns.
They already have the suspect in custody.
Do you know what's scary? And I understand the First Amendment in America. I get freedom of speech, and I agree with it. But Jesus, that's what freedom of speech can also lead to.
Yeah. Someone takes it.
I mean, I didn't agree with everything he did. I understood why I was doing it, but I mean, to be honest, he was arguing with kids really sometimes.
Mm.
But that's shocking. That's
It is.
what's going on in the world.
You turn 18, you get a gun.
That's
so
it.
there you go.
That-
What is going on in the world?
Shouldn't be allowed guns. I'm telling you, they're not mature enough. Nobody's mature enough to handle a weapon unless you're trained and have a proper license and everything.
Holy crap! I didn't realize Charlie Kirk was as tall as he is. Because if our president is supposedly 6'1", 6'2", this guy must be 7 foot tall.
Yeah, he was a tall kid. That's ridiculous. That.
All right. Well, yeah, it's on the
condolences
background.
to everyone.
I've got it on mute. So yep.
Yeah. Right. Left back. Left back's a tough one for both teams, I think.
Can I
Current
I'll throw
players. Of course you can.
I was going to say this is up for Martin Kolarov.
Oh, for City.
No.
No. Well, for me, for Newcastle side of things, for not playing anymore, it's got to be either Enrique, who went to Liverpool, obviously, in the end, or John Beresford. And John Beresford was a fantastic left back.
True.
But we're clutching at straws in this area, to be honest with you, because I don't think we've never had wing backs like you have.
Right.
We're now getting them with obviously Tino and Lewis Hall.
Fabian Delph still playing.
Who?
Fabian Delph, I don't know.
So this is where I'm at with the bloody left back. I'm probably going to go Gail Clichy and Kolarov.
It was a toss up for me, and I went with Kolarov because he was the left back in the title winning side.
Now, bearing in mind 6 and 5, so we've got to strategically pick who's the better left back, but also not weakening
house
three of
captain.
the 6.
They can't be playing now. Otherwise, I would have said okay. I'd have put Gavardiol in, but they can't.
Yeah, Gavardiol will wins hand down. But
I'm putting the whole City team in at the minute, mate. There's no comp there. But no, apart from midfield, we might have an argument if we were doing midfield today.
Oh yeah, especially with
I think
Tonali
we
and Bruno.
make a taste in midfield. Rodra, Bruno, or Tonali, and Phil Foden.
Oh, you had all 3 of them in.
Oh, just scrap your 4-4-2. We'll play 5 in midfield and we'll get everyone.
Exactly. But 4-4-2 is just because it's 4-4-2 in it. It's British.
I do need to check if someone's retired yet before I give him a midfield. So they're my options there.
So who do we think wins in the left back situation? Now, bearing in mind, you've already got one of your picks, so we've got 5 each left.
I'll give you the left back. Because I'm not.
Who though? The Spaniard or go on.
Blade says Santon.
Yeah, Santon was good, but I don't think he was Beresford good.
Are you doing Enrique at Newcastle or Enrique as he was in his playing days?
No, at Newcastle. He was a fantastic left back for us. That's why Liverpool bought him. Seems to happen a lot to us, that doesn't it?
Listen, I will concede the left back because I'm going to need other areas.
Who do we think though? Or we're putting Beresford or Enrique in?
I say Enrique.
Wow, John Beresford's going to be very upset.
But modern day, again, Beresford was the left back in the Entertainers. So, the whole idea of the Entertainers was just score more goals than they do. So
we wouldn't be playing 4-4-2 if we were doing modern day. I don't know why he's come up with 1995 football.
Yeah, I know, but because it was easier that way because we'd only have one forward and then we'll be here all night arguing who the forward would be.
The midfield options.
Exactly. We would be arguing all night and we would be.
He's not playing anymore.
Go on.
Oh, right. I've just changed one.
Now you have a left back?
No, my midfield.
No, he's changed. No, he literally sent his pick straight away and went, "That's not what we're doing. We're meant to be discussing it." Right, we'll put Enrique at left back. So I'm just going to put City.
Okay. That's a controversial choice, but it is what it is.
It is.
I think
all right.
It's always been a bad market on it.
Are you gonna jump over to right back before we get to centre backs?
Oh, Stuart Pearce. Forgot about Stuart Pearce. I mean, he played for us right at the end of his career.
Well, he played for us right at the end. We were his retirement club, so I can't even shut Stuart Pearce in.
Yep.
He was like sort of semi-retired when he came to us, to be fair. Here's one for you. Was that? Ooh, Colin Bell. Oh, that's gone way back. That anyway.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Right,
I'm
who's
gonna be
going to play?
honest, I didn't do players I've never seen play because I as much as I
Okay.
want to
Neither did I.
put Colin Bell or Mike Summerby and all that in, I've never watched him.
Yeah.
So
Or Super Mac, or we could go round and round and round about this.
Premier League era.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, he did say
that rules all them out straight away, unfortunately, because then we would be here all night. Right.
so jump over to right back.
Yeah. Now we don't really have right back's a tough one for us because all our
we've got-
really good
we
right
have-
backs are still playing.
We have another candidate that's played for both clubs, and that's Kieran Trippier.
Well, he's still playing, so no, it's got to be
Oh,
retired.
it has to be retired. Okay, got it.
Has to be retired.
I missed that part.
I said at the start.
Going back and forth.
I definitely said retired at the start of the show when we were.
Okay,
talking
but
about
that wasn't the rules that you gave me, so that's what I'm saying. Mixed all-time Premier League players.
Yeah.
Don't even say the word retired in there.
I didn't in the text, but I said it at the start of this before we started
So
picking.
I have to quickly take a no.
the El Capo and things talking about Colin Bell when we won the league up at St James's Park. Have you ever seen that famous photo of Franny Lay with his hand in his hair doing that? The St James's Park when we won the title in 58, 56, 58, whenever it was. Yeah, house captain's ordering it, man. I know where I'm going with my right back.
Quick aside,
the right back as well.
Yeah, I think you've got the right back hands down. To be honest,
exactly. I know I've got the right back hands down with Zabaleta.
I mean, we're looking at Warren Barton, Barry Venison. Who else?
Steve Watson.
Right back? We've had
Steve Watson.
Steve Watson.
Was Albert a right back or was he a centre back?
Who?
Albert. Philip Albert.
Albert centre back. He was left footed as well.
He was going to be in my conversation.
Got a brace at Main Road, you know. Not bad for a right back.
Yeah. Who else did we have at right back? There's a few that are popping into my brain.
Baz,
who was that? Yamat, who was not a bad right back.
Janmat. Yep. Daryl Janmat.
But then he was a dick. He was a dick who moved to Wolves in the end, didn't he?
Watford,
that's right. Mika Richards. Was he up for? Yeah. No, I think
Zabaleta was a right back. No, he was a right back,
yeah. So who are you throwing in the mix?
They're my two.
There's yeah.
Because my only other right back played for 9 years and he's still playing at Burnley, so I can't even chuck him in.
Oh yeah, Kyle Walker, yeah.
Kyle Walker in. And the other one was Sanya, but when we signed him from Arsenal.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And then I met Slovenia. That's what I mean. We were at it was generally, there was sort of in between us, but it was generally the two main right backs were Zabaleta into Walker, really. But Walker's still playing.
So Walker's still playing, so say Zabaleta.
Yeah, I met
Zabaleta, sorry. The aside, guys, is ironically, Charlie Kirk was at this conference to talk about gun violence.
Jeez, it makes it even worse.
Premeditated then because clearly he's gone there to prove the point on it.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
All right, centre backs.
Centre backs is going to be an interesting conversation because
really not.
It is because I'm going to throw in, and obviously Dan knows one already, Albert, and I'm going to throw in Jonathan Woodgate to go alongside him. Jonathan Woodgate says he played his best football at Newcastle, even though he only played 21 games because of his injury record.
Very good.
Yeah, I reckon he could have been right
good.
up there.
I'll raise your Vinny Company. Yeah. As he conceded already, he's finished. The game's over on that.
He was one of my choices, and Albert was the other one.
The guy's got a statue outside the Etihad. El Captain. I've got to put Vinny in. I've got to put Megamind in it. I have to. The guy
Megamind.
I've got to put him in.
That's ruthless.
And my other backup, because obviously he said, I might use some, was Jolien Lescott.
Yeah.
That's an interesting take, yeah.
Solid.
Wolves, City, Everton, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
but you now have 3
I nearly
picks and
said
we've only
Keith
got
Curl,
1.
but
Keith Curl was
But we only need 1 in defense. That's all. We have to have at least 1.
Richard
Yeah.
So
So who we putting in then? Because
we got relegated with Richard Dunn.
yeah, Richard Dunn was actually a very good centre back.
He
as
was
well.
again one of my favourite. See, all my favourite players are back when we were crap.
Yeah,
I had more affiliation into them. These I'm like just naming names now.
yeah. Who we're going for the Newcastle side one then? Is it going to be Albert or Woodgate?
it's just
That's such a tough decision.
it is because we got to see so much of Philippe Albert and we got to see so little of Jonathan Woodgate.
Yeah. And then do you want an actual defender or do you want an attacking defender who scores like chips, sniper from 25 yards?
I was going to say, did Jonathan Woodgate ever chip?
I
Peter
don't think he
Schmeichel
ever
from-
scored for us. I don't
He
think.
didn't.
To be
He
honest with
did,
you.
and he was a phenomenal, without question, one of the best right back. I mean, one of the best center backs I've ever seen play ever. The fact of the matter was he was made of glass. That was the unfortunate truth in that. So I will go Philippe Albert. That's because if you go look at the rest of Newcastle's history of center backs, you've already named. Well, Colaccini, okay, but
Colaccini was all right.
No, but you had to say the Terror Twins, and I don't even want to think about it.
I'll add Marcelino into that as well.
I do like the idea of company. I do like combination of Vinny and Woodgate.
That's not. I mean, that would be a world-beating center back pair, no doubt in my mind. At their peaks, that would have been. That's a wall that you can't penetrate.
And that's what we needed to do, don't we?
You throw Elaine Goma in there, or or wait, you said Colaccini. Who is the other nitwit that played back there? Oh my God! But we've had so many.
I've had loads of
center backs. I always felt bad that Oguchi Onyewu, U.S. international, only came in on loan. He was only there for half a season, and I think he got 3 starts. It boggles the mind because he was a unit. I mean, he looked like Bramble, but he moved like Woodgate. I mean, he was elegant, but we never got to see a lot of him. So
no,
there you go.
I mean,
All right, so is our back 4 Zabaleta, Company, Albert, and Enrique?
It looks like it.
Or I think it has to be Albert, given that we saw so little of Woodgate. We saw him for less than a season.
I agree.
The trouble is, otherwise you have to put. It's up to you for your Newcastle player. I've got the problem with midfield in a minute.
Yeah,
we've all got a problem because we've only got so many picks, which is why I did it this way.
Well, how many picks have I got in midfield?
Well, we've both got to have one each. Yeah.
Oh, we're doing wingers as well. See, I don't want.
It's 4-4-2, mate.
It's 4-4-2.
So if it could be a diamond, it could be a diamond. It could be straight across the.
I can't include Maicon. Then I'm including Sabinho, and I can't be doing that. I've got to try and get, because this is what I was saying. Exactly. The problem is I've got to try and get in Fernandinho. That's what I was checking. He has now retired. How do I get Fernandinho, David Silva, and Yaya Toure into a midfield above anyone?
Right. Well, you can't because we've only got 2 centre mids.
This is what I'm gonna. The frig am I gonna do here? Yeah, he's not playing for anyone else.
And we have to have at least 1 pick in there.
I'm just gonna take me things. Baz.
Well, one pick in midfield, so that could be left wing, right wing. So I just wanted to make sure we had a pick at centre forward because he, you know what he's like.
Yes.
I still hear you.
I know you can.
The midfielder I would put forward, Baz, for Newcastle has got to be Naby Solano.
So that'd be for right wing. So we'll start with right wing then. So Naby Solano.
Well, but that's what Martin was just arguing. Are we playing 4-4-2 with wingers, or are we going to play a 4-4-2 diamond?
You can play 4 if you want.
You can if you want to, but you've got to put names forward, and then we'll decide. So
You know, we
Solana
could-
would
we
definitely
could-
be one of mine.
Well, I've
You
got
know,
three. My three are easy. David Silva, Yaya Toure, Fernandinho, and fit them however you want him. But David Silva has to be in.
I
So
won't
then-
disagree with those
I
three.
will fight. I will fight you on every hill battle.
I will
and
fight you on the beaches. we will fight you in the skies. We'll fight
If
you. on the
KDB had
river.
retired, he was going in as well. We were doing a
Since he
full
was still-
six there.
Steve, that wasn't so. Because for me, I could have said, check Tiote. I could have said Gary Speed. I could have said Rob Lee. I could have said
Rob
David
Lee
Patty.
would be one I'd put forward.
See, that
Peter
well,
Beardsley.
You
Peter
do
Beardsley.
would
Toyota.
be the other one.
Could you not do Toyota and I'll take Fernandinho out, and then I've got David and Yaya, and then Toyota can be the destroyer.
See, I wouldn't put Tiote in the conversation.
Look, who are your CDMs? Who would you see? This trouble is we didn't play CDMs in a 4-4-2. They just
Well, we're playing two centre mids, a right wing and a left wing. That's how we're doing it.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Have we seen our wingers? Jesus.
Well, that's why we've got Xavi Ginola and Lauren Robert.
I mean, I've got Mahrez. He's still playing. Sterling's still playing. Sane's still playing.
Yeah.
I've only
KDB
got
is still playing.
Oh,
Let's
no,
make it
David White.
easier. Let's make it easier then. So I'm looking at how many picks we've all got left. We've got 3 picks left. You've got 3 picks left. And we both know there's going to be one centre forward each. So we've got 2 midfielders each.
Should we just name the centre forwards now because we know where we're going
Sure.
with that?
Let's.
It's
Do we?
Aguero.
It's gonna be
Shearer. We know we're doing Aguero.
It's
Shearer.
Aguero and
We know where
Shearer. That's right. Yep.
We know
no
what
doubt.
we're doing with that.
What about Andy Cole and Les Ferdinand?
It's Aguero and Shearer. What you
It's
doing
Aguero
there?
and Shearer.
Stop it.
I'm with Martin. And those were going to be my 2. Yep.
You can't
Aguero
not
and Shearer.
have.
I knew there
Aguero.
would be, but we're meant to have the conversation and get.
There's
to
no
that
conversation
point.
to be
There's
had.
no there's not even a debate on that.
Andy Cole, Les Ferdinand is a conversation. I'm afraid.
Over who? Maybe over Shearer then.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
But
that.
obviously, we'll still come to the conclusion of Shearer. I just wanted to throw those names in because I think they get overlooked. Craig Bellamy. Bella's
Also played for both clubs. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bella's didn't get his full sleeve tattoo until he got to West Ham.
I like it. I'm just putting.
Petrov. It's a shout. But he only did it for one season.
Yeah, one season's not good enough.
And that's
You
the
put
hard
him
part.
Woodgate.
We haven't. We put Albert in. We went Albert over
Albert.
Woodgate because he only played so many
Yeah,
games.
no, that's fair then.
Oh, you see.
This midfield.
Sheesh. The midfield's interesting because for
I
centre,
need David. I need David and Yaya.
right. So where's
That's
David
fair.
Silva playing?
David Silva can play wherever he wants. Free roll for me. Just give him free roll and let him go where he wants. Put him wherever you want. Because that's what he did at City anyway.
I won't disagree with that, Martin.
No.
I won't disagree with that.
He definitely needs to go in there, but let's put some names forward then. So for us, for centre mid, you've got Peter Beardsley, who's probably the greatest player ever to wear a black and white shirt in my eyes. You've got Rob Lee, who was just phenomenal. You've got Ginola, phenomenal. You've got
Gary
Robert.
Speed.
Gary Speed as a midfield enforcer was unbelievable as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then
I said Nabi Solano.
Nabi Solano as well. So there's 6 from us. So then it's how do you fit 2 into there? Which 2 do we choose and which 2 do you choose? Who are all your picks for midfield? So you got Silva, Yaya Toure,
Fernandinho,
and
Kinkladze. Everyone else is.
oh, I like Kinkladze.
Still
But
playing.
Peter Beardsley was better than him.
See, the thing with Kinkladze is, I think he was just at the wrong club at the wrong time.
Yeah, true.
Kinkladze under Pep Guardiola would have been an absolute dream to watch.
House captain said Fernandinho played right back for City. That frees up a midfield slot.
Yeah, we could have put him on it right back. But is he taking Zabaleta though?
And I put in Javi Garcia. See, Alano. I can't put Alano in ahead of David Silva though, can I, David? El Mago just. But when you've got a statue outside the stadium, you have to go in the 11. I just can't ignore that.
So David Silva.
So Silva's
Absolutely
gonna.
David Silva.
Are we putting him on
He
the?
plays anywhere. He plays
He
anywhere.
does.
Put David
got
wherever you want. Yeah, David was a floater, so put him wherever you want.
To make it suit. So is Solano missing out when we put him on the right wing?
I think you got to put Ginola in.
So that's the left wing. So you've got Silva on the right, and then you've got Ginola on the left. Then we've got our 2 centre midfielders to fight over.
And he's saying Yaya Toure.
And who are we saying for the other spot? Is Beardsley going in there, or is Rob Lee going in there? Martin, you've lost your sound for some reason.
I'm thinking tactically here, because if Yaya when he goes in, depending on who's around him.
That's true.
Because then I'm going to need a destroyer. I need Fernandinho.
Well, it's just fantasy football, isn't it?
Remember, Martin, you get 3 on the bench as well.
Yeah, there is a bench, so the formation can change up when the
bench is going to be superstar.
You're all right, Ed.
We get 4 subs, you get 3. Because you get 6 in the starting 11, we get 5.
That's right. That's how I've done it. We get more subs.
Go on then. I'll let you choose your 2. I've got David, and I'll choose him before when you pick yours. So.
We'll put Ginola in because obviously he was just unbelievable. City. So who we're going to put him with? For me, it's got to be Peter Beardsley.
I agree.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll put in Yaya then.
Yeah. That would be one hell of a combination, though, wouldn't it?
See, I could have had Nigel de Jong. See, I've got Nigel de Jong, but I'm going to bang him on the. But I've got Fernandinho. So,
It's an unbelievable team, though, isn't it? When you think about it. Don't talk about winning 4 in a row. This is winning 8 in a row.
See, can I have Frank Lampard? Hang on.
No. He was only on loan, and he was only on loan for a very short time, wasn't he?
He was still with us technically because he was played for New York.
Yeah, not for me. 100% no. When he first joined Newcastle, their first season in the Premier League with Andy Cole, they were unbelievable together, and he carried it on for at least 3 years after that. So Peter Beardsley was at his peak for his whole career. He was just fantastic. Right, bench. Given's got to go in goal for the bench, as we mentioned. Given,
Fernandinho. Wow.
So we've got 2 defenders, first of all.
Right, Lescott.
So let's...
No, they've got to be retired or not playing now, Ed. Otherwise,
yeah, I mean, we all would. I don't think we can even argue about that.
Just KDB and David Silva together and let them run round. Give them a ball each.
Yeah, we'll change the rules. You've got to have 2 balls on the pitch at a time as well, just to make it so everyone can get a touch of it. So our defender, Lescott, he just play centre back, didn't he?
Yeah.
He could also play left back if pressed.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, do we need a versatile defender in there? Someone who can play in most positions. And you're going to laugh at me a little bit, but Aaron Hughes was an unbelievable utility defender.
That would have been my choice. It just popped into my head just before you said his name.
Yeah, I mean, he went to
Fulham. Right back, left back,
superb.
and centre back. Yep.
Would you disagree with that, Martin?
No.
Hughes.
Because a lot of hard greats now are still playing. Like Balotelli's going to Australia, so I can't be chuck him in. Can't chuck Zeko in because he's still scoring.
Sorry, mate. So midfielders, who would you have on the? So 1 each.
Fernandinho.
Who would we have on the bench? I mean, looking at that's a defensive option, so we've got to think of an attacking option.
I was saying more Rob Lee.
So Solano or Rob Lee.
Or Solano. Yep.
I don't think
Again,
Phillips gets in there.
again, pound for pound, Rob Lee was arguably the best signing that Newcastle ever made before Fabian Schär.
I've still got another pick.
Yeah, we've got a centre forward each.
Right. Oh.
Tevez, yeah. Jesus.
No, but Ed, give me Sean Wright.
Sean Wright Phillips. Really?
No. Could have put him at right back. Started off at right wing back.
Mm.
Made his debut against Coventry at right wing back.
Too late now. Sabalet's been picked.
I know.
Who are we picking from midfielder then? Are we going Solano or Rob Lee?
If we went Peter Beardsley, Peter Beardsley in the starting 11, then Naby Solano's got to be on the bench for me.
Solano. I think that's a good pick, to be fair. I mean, I would like to have seen Rob Eggert in there somehow because he was just unreal, but
Agreed.
That's not going to happen. This is going to be an interesting conversation for us as well, but who's your centre forward option?
Well, how many subs are on the bench right now?
We've got a goalkeeper, 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, and there's 2 strikers. So that's 7.
Well, if we've got Shearer and Beardsley in the starting 11, then Andy Cole's got to be on the bench.
What about Les Ferdinand? That's what I mean. We're going to have arguments over this one. You also might want to
put a sprayer on.
Yeah, Tino Asprilla, yeah. There's another one. Oh, he was unreal.
Yeah,
Patrick
but
Ahat.
he shook hands with the rat in the
See, everyone who knows
Awake.
me from my lot knows what I mean by going against my principles. Because I hate Tevez. Because of what he did.
I wasn't a big fan of Tevez.
And this is why and everyone knows I have to go against here. Screw it, I'm going to do it. I know where
Pure
I'm
ability. Go on then.
Negredo. I've got to put the big Spaniard in there.
Okay.
Absolute scored goals for fun under Pellegrini.
Yeah, he did.
Just got homesick. If Negredo had stayed at City longer, I think he'd have broke records. I think he was that good of a player, Negredo.
He was very good. I forgot all about him, to be honest with you. Because you had that many over the years.
I can't do it. The guy's shit all over the club. I can't do it. Saying that, I put Yaya in. God's sake.
Well, he didn't really shit all over the club, did
Yes.
he? I mean, he got very unhappy about the happy birthday that he just forgot to say.
Yeah. Called our manager a racist. And then put a so-called hoodoo on the club to not win the Champions League.
Well, that didn't work, did it? Oh, Canoe.
When did Canoe play for you?
Didn't.
For us, for you.
Oh, Chopper.
Yeah.
Why weren't you there with your 20 minutes? We could have had him for both.
Oh, Distan, Sylvan Distan. Yeah, he was a great defender, actually, to be fair.
He played left back for us, though.
He played both, played left back and centre back.
No, but Sylvan Distan went to you sold him to PSG, and then we bought him from PSG.
Didn't he go to Fulham for a bit?
No, maybe at the end.
Everton.
He did go somewhere. Was it the golf swing at Norwich that swung it, Martin? You have to fill me in on that one.
He went playing golf for 6 months, came back.
Right.
Played at Norwich away, was stuck 6 past him.
Portsmouth he played at as well.
He did play for Everton as well. And he did a golf swing as a celebration and
yes, I remember now. Now I remember it.
took the piss slightly.
Yeah. So who are we putting on? I mean, I'm going to throw some other names out there that we've not really spoke about. Demba Ba.
Yep. Papi Cisse.
Papa Cisse was quality for 6 months, though, wasn't he? He was a very...
I don't think Demba Ba was only good for a year for you.
Yeah. Well, that you fucked off for Chelsea, didn't he?
Obafemi Martins.
Yeah. Oh, very hit and miss.
Steve Gerrard, he slipped on his pockets.
And
He
Demba
gave
Ba.
it to Demba Ba. Sorry, you mentioned Demba Ba. I went into the City song.
Living rent free in your head there, rather.
No, we like to wind them up because we beat them because of that. We won the league, didn't we? Because of that.
He did, yeah. I remember watching it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, we were at Palace. We were at Sellers Park.
Mm.
We were watching it. They had it on the big screen for us, and we were jumping up and down, going, "Go on!" And we're loving it. This time, no, because I'm only allowed so many players.
Yeah, but you can. Our left back was our pick, wasn't it? So we can put Distan in there instead. Do you know what it is? We'll put Distan instead of Enrique. And
Distan was cool.
Yep.
Distan for me was a player who was before his time.
Mm.
I think if you'd have put him in a top team at that time, him and Company would have been a bloody partnership.
Yes. Yeah, they probably would have been, yeah.
All
right, Robbie. I mean, who are we putting on? I mean, Jesus, I think we're very lucky as a football club because we've had some strikers. I know you will have when they all retire, but we've had strikers in the past that were just unbelievable for us.
Yeah, Haaland's not retired yet. You're all right.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
I've got some stats for you, by the way, since doing All Brothers in a bit.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Just chucking it out there, but you're about to. I'm just going to give you some stats.
It's almost bedtime, mate. We don't have time for stats.
Oh, getting off that because he's seen the tweets going round. He don't want to know it no more. They've both played nearly the exact same amount of games, and he's got double the assists and double the goals. Stop giving me that was anywhere near him.
Depends. Steve Howe played for both clubs as well. He was a quality centre back, but he's not as good as the two that we picked.
Steve Howe was playing with Richard Jobson, so it was a bit of a. I don't know where to go with that one, house captain.
Yeah. Oh man, Andy Cole, Les Ferdinand, Tino Asprilla. How can you pick?
Goals scored, you have to go Andy Cole.
Yeah. God, can you imagine subbing? Can you imagine taking off Aguero and Shearer and everyone's like, "Oh, we've made it now," and then you bring on Negredo and Andy Cole. It's like Jesus Christ. Yeah, we'll put Andy Cole in.
I mean, I loved Les Ferdinand. I desperately wished we could have seen that strike force for 2-3 more seasons.
I know.
You know.
Can you just in case you want to put that on screen for me?
What?
It's in your WhatsApp.
Oh, I'm not putting. Let's have a look. Oh God, here we go. The stats. Yeah, but what you're forgetting about is Isak hasn't played for all the big teams that Haaland's played for.
In 324 games.
Oh God, yeah. Mike, can we finish this off first, please? That's what we're doing. Stop trying to jump. We need a manager.
Yeah, there's only one manager, and you know that. You've got to concede that to me.
No, say it.
The Mancini or Bobby Robson, you can go with that.
I was going to say, there we go, yeah.
But Mancini's won the league, so.
Yeah, but Bobby Robson was Bobby Robson.
You didn't say we're doing it on sentiment. You didn't say we're doing it on sentiment.
I'm staying out of this one.
No. Stop giving me sentiment.
To be fair, though, off what he did in the Premier League, because that's what we're going to go off. You know, I mean, I would throw Kevin Keegan in there as well. Obviously, to manage these players would be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, Mancini's probably going to win it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Keegan was under consideration for me as well. So again,
there you go.
Managed both clubs.
Yeah, what he did for you guys was actually quite good as well, wasn't it? Yeah,
we played some of the best we had at the time. Was a record in the championship, scored record championship goals. It was great, but then he went and bought Robbie Fowler, and then the rest of it.
See, I thought Robbie Fowler would have been Well, I mean, I thought
I
that when he
can't
signed.
put Robbie Fowler in for City, Baz. I can't.
Well, I thought when he signed for Leeds as well, I thought that's a great signing
Hey,
for Leeds. But
Gaz is throwing up Patrick Kluivert. It's like you having Kluivert and me having Fowler, but it's not really fair, that is it? Do you know what I mean? Because they were both at the end of the bloody days at that point.
yeah, Patrick Kluivert was actually, it's a massive name, but I mean, he did all right for us, to be fair. But
You got Kluivert in his same point in his career as we
Yeah.
got Fowler.
true.
Because
Yeah,
that's where both clubs were at the time. We were trying to get the names at the back end of there because we couldn't
True.
get them in the pump. So we
Right.
were getting them on the retirement tours.
Yep.
McManaman, another one.
Yep.
It's
God, I
Mr. Steve
forgot about him.
McPointy, man.
No,
All he did was point.
but Martin, if we wanted to play that game, we could also pick all the players that Newcastle signed that went bust for us, but as soon as they left Newcastle, they became fantastic.
Yeah, Viana for one.
You know,
John Dal Thomason.
John Dahl
Viana.
Thomason is
Oh,
right there.
Viana.
Cole Court, when he was fit, was a bit of a handful.
Oh,
Duncan Ferguson, we missed him out as well.
no,
The-
he didn't really want to be there at your gaff, did he?
Nah,
Luke De Jong.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
very good player. Patton Ben Arthur, we're not really spoke about as well. He was quality, but he's not getting in that midfield, is he?
No.
That's
I thought
the
about
problem.
him.
Yeah,
No,
me
is
too.
it, but arguably, isn't he also still playing?
I don't know.
I don't think he has a club right now, but he was still playing up until the end of last season.
Oh, no, that's a good shout then. He wouldn't be allowed.
So, but yeah, I mean, that would be an interesting discussion as well. You know, woulda, shoulda, coulda been. You know, for each club.
That could be a different All Brother episode where we talk about, we've done this first one about picking our mixed 11 and the best 11 that we can think of. And
we can pick the shit 11 as well. As Martin just said, Robbie Fowler and Patrick Kluivert as our strike force.
We had Andy Cole, we had Peter Schmeichel. So I could have stuck Peter Schmeichel in, but I can't. I'm being disingenuous putting Peter Schmeichel in as a Manchester City goalie.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, we've got to pick people who were
especially in Derby week.
In the pump.
I can't be choosing Schmeichel in Derby week.
Yeah.
It's just wrong.
There you go. I know that's quite hard to see, but I've just had to been doing it there. So we've got Joe Hart in goal, Distan at left back, Company and Albert as the two centre back pairings, and Zabaleta at right back. Then in midfield, it's just star after star in it. Beardsley, Yaya Toure, David Ginola, and Silva. Again, even though it's a 4-4-2 formation, they'd work it out. And then when you got Shearer and Aguero up front, I think that combination would work because Shearer would be going short for it. Aguero would be running in behind. Quality pairing. And then on the bench, Given, Lescott, Aaron Hughes, Fernandinho, Solano, Negreiro, and Andy Cole. And then, of course, the manager, Mancini. I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun.
David Seaman, but again, he only played for 5 games. I can't include him.
Yeah,
David Seaman played for Man City.
Yeah, very short period though.
He came in, signed a 2-year deal, and got injured in 5 games. We never saw him again.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
Jesus, man,
that was fun.
Horrible news, but that was fun. That thank you for doing it as always. We've gone over our hour.
Oh my!
We're not doing stats on Isaac because Isaac is a rat. Isaac is gone. We're not interested in him.
Oh, he's changed it now.
Exactly. Yeah, we're not interested in him. Not interested in what he's
He's
doing.
121 goals and about 30 more assists. And he's
got booed by his own national team fans. He's just
Did you see Haaland last night? By the way. Like Mr. Terminator had been switched on again. 5 goals, 2 assists. He would have done the penalty at the end. He was on a double hat trick. He won 11-1.
I know, it was crazy.
That's just wrong.
But
the only trouble is I hope he's not spent it all for the derby now. I hope that's just a warm-up.
Yeah, oh man, I can't believe I'm going to say this and I'm going to get a load of backlash. Haaland's better at international level because he's allowed to be Haaland. When he's playing for Man City, he's not allowed to be Haaland.
He's took the bait. He's absolutely took the bait.
It's not bait. It's just, is that why he's free scoring in a team where he's literally the focal point and the play to his strengths?
He was doing twists and
No,
turns
no.
the other night. You see him, Isaac? He was doing.
No, I didn't watch. I told you.
revolvers.
He's a rat. He's gone. Don't care about him anymore. But we're talking about Haaland. Haaland at City and Haaland at international level last night. Like you said, beast mode was turned on. Was that because the way, the style of they play is completely different to how Man City play? So he's the more focal point.
I like this. I've just looked on Twitter now. Would like to take my girlfriend to her first game. Anyone got 2 available for Sunday?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
rocking our shit, mate, is what you're getting.
I'll tell you how hard it is to get a Newcastle ticket now. I went in the ballot for the Carabao Cup against Bradford City and couldn't get a ticket.
You're joking.
Nope. Sold out, didn't get one. There's 100,000 people in the queue trying to get a Barcelona ticket. Sorry, Dan, go on.
No, I see the same thing in our Reddit stuff. You know, where folks are going. You know, I've followed the team since 2021. I'm bringing my wife over to celebrate her 40th birthday. We would really like to get tickets. I know they're hard to get, but you know, hospitality is too expensive. You know, does anybody have free tickets? I'm like, no.
Are you mental?
Oh, by the way, have you seen our injury list? Ryan Cherka, Rain Ain't Nori, Marcus Bettinelli, Josko Gabardio, Abdikay Kushinov, Rico Lewis, John Stones, Phil Foden, Mateo Kovacic, Nico Riley, Calvin Phillips, Semenyo, Omar Mamouche. It is officially 50% of our squad is injured now.
Jesus.
How do you get that 3 games? I couldn't make it up.
No kidding.
Mental. But there you go. I mean, that's international.
I'm taking my boots on Sunday. You might see me live on TV.
Brilliant. I love it. Right. Don't forget, guys, subscribe to Martin's channel. Link is in the description below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on this.
We're live at 11. If anyone's up that late.
Live at 11 if you're still up and you want to hear some Man City chatter about how Haaland's the greatest thing since sliced bread and Isaac's just a pigeon poking the bread, according to Martin. There you go.
It'll wind the Scousers up at least.
It will definitely wind. It doesn't wind me up anymore. I don't really care. Pep Mark II trains them too hard. I don't know. Oh, trains. But it can't be down to Pep for what's happened in nationals. Right. I'm going back to I'm going back to school in Dundee. Yeah, couldn't believe that when I read that. But there you go. You can't be good kids getting free tickets. It's just why in Dundee.
And now, just as we're signing off, 2 students have been shot at a high school in Denver.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus, man.
Just take the gun license away.
You need to outlaw guns in America. I love America, but you need to outlaw guns.
Yeah.
In Evergreen, Colorado is where it was.
So I have 3 shootings in one day.
It's obviously premeditated, probably. I reckon there'll be loads of links to them all online, talking to each other. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Do you know what? I'm actually scared for the 13th of September in our country. What's going to happen?
Yeah. It's a good point, that, to be fair.
When?
We've got a big political thing on the 13th of... over there, everyone's putting St. George's and UK Union Jack flags everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
Yeah, okay. Well, Martin's about to have an American show. Come and join us on Stateside Blues.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about gun control.
Yeah. Get them guns banded. Come on.
I love it. Right.
I love America beforehand, Dad.
We do. I mean, America's amazing. I
don't like people carrying guns like they're just going to a corner shop.
I am not a gun fan.
Yeah.
So
well said.
I have shot a gun. Didn't enjoy it.
I have as well in Riga.
I have as well.
The kickback scared me because I wasn't. I got told they tell you about it.
Yeah, you just start expecting it.
You don't actually think it's going to be that forceful when you do it. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I did a shotgun as well. Knocked my shoulder. Jesus.
I did a handgun at a shooting range in the police department. It was part of a No, I did. It was a buddy of mine, a Marine, and we went to a gun range, and I shot one clip worth of ammo, and that was enough for me. I just said, all right, now I can say I've shot one. My dad gave me a shotgun, a pump shotgun for my 21st birthday, because he said everyone needs one, and I said I don't.
I like
I don't
it.
have it. I don't have it anymore. So
Yeah,
all
don't
right.
blame you. Right, everyone, it's been a great show. Thank you very much. Don't forget, Martin starts at 11. And also, next week, we'll be back on his channel for episode 5.
Of the Oil Brothers, not Oil Enemies.
Yeah, Oil Brothers, even though he's Cartel 6 now. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. See you later, Martin.